my third and final submission for the Skyrim level design project. And I'm going to go ahead and load it up. So my level takes place in Western Skyrim, and it will start off in kind of a precarious position, unfortunately, when I'm fast traveling there. Um, Normally, you shouldn't be able to. Normally, fast traveling here would only be unlocked after you defeat the Forsworn that live in the camp, but uh, I could not figure out how to set it up in that way. So I'm just going to turn it invisible and let them kind of run around. But yeah, you can see that there's some Forsworn over here. There's clearly a camp set up. Some Forsworn stuff like these kind of weird fences. There's some spikes. Campfire, you know, your basic Forsworn stuff. Tanning rack. Inside of this tent there is a chest with some simple loot inside of it. Now if I proceed inside, you can see that there's a cave called Abaddon's Bastille. Abaddon's Bastille, of course, means uh, uh, you know, Bastille means prison in French, and Abaddon is going to be the focus here. You can see that there are more Forsworn once I enter. I don't really want to fight these guys, so I'm just going to make them like me with the Pacify spell. You like me too. Now we can take a closer look. There are two barrels here. They're kind of uninteresting. They just have food stuff, as you might imagine. But you can see that clearly they've been living here. There's kind of a simple setup. Some more Forsworn objects, a book called Gods and Worship, and then look over here, there is kind of an area of worship with some animal sacrifices and a shrine of Akatosh, which is one of the gods that the Forsworn worship, and is kind of closer to a Daedra deity. Now there's kind of this underground river area. It's kind of interesting. You have some imp stool mushrooms over there and over here, and you can see on the sides there are some symbols, and it goes eagle, snake, whale. That's very important. And as we come over, you can see that there is, it's hard to tell from this angle, but that right there is a hag raven, and that's a Forsworn. I'm going to sneak forward, turn invisible. She is currently shooting fireballs in that direction at what appears to be a door, a locked door. Kind of hard to see in this lighting, but there's also two other Forsworn over here. And yeah, she's definitely shooting at that door. Clearly she wants to get to the other side, but she has no idea how to do it. These two tables here, this one's an enchanting table, and if I get a little bit closer, she's supposed to be like reading these books. Let's see if I can get close enough. Okay, so this one's about Aedra and Daedra, and this one's about the spirit of Daedra. So clearly they're researching Daedra for some reason, and there is an enchanting table. So these are not dumb Forsworn, and they seem interested in Daedra and gods for some reason. This hag raven is trying to kill them, so I'm going to move off to the side, or not trying to kill them, but trying to enter the doorway as forcefully as she possibly can, because clearly they don't know the combination or they don't have the item to get in. So I'm going to go ahead and cast Mayhem and have them attack each other. Let's see if I can hurry this up a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so I could look through all their items, but all of them would be uninteresting except for this Hag Raven, who has a couple cool items, including her feathers and something called the Forbidden Claw. Now, because we are the smart player, we know the combination, we figured that out. As I said before, it is bird, snake, whale. I'll activate the keyhole with the Sacred Claw, and it will open up. You will not believe how long it took me to get this to work as simply as it does. And you can see that there's some kind of weird figures on the other side of this wall. I'm going to sneak up, and as I approach, you will see that they are called it doesn't list their name yet. Yeah, the Spirit of Sendar. So clearly this has something to do with Sendar. If you know anything about Sendar, or if you read either of those books, you would know that Sendar is in strong opposition against creatures without mercy, such as Draugr and Dremora. That's why instead of these being just regular Draugr in this area, I retextured them so that they kind of look like weird ghost things. And if I go into their inventory, you can also see that's not enough of a giveaway that this belongs to Stendar. There are some items that might also give you some hints in that direction. So this area is, although there's only a few of these guys, they're all fairly strong. They have abilities similar to shouting. So I need to be careful about how I go about attacking them and whatnot, because I made an illusion character. You know what? I will just try to sneak by them for brevity's sake. That's not enough of a gap, so let's see if I can't make them all my friends. Oh, there we go. They all like me for some weird reason. Wow. Wow. And then finally, there's this door here that says open to Abaddon's Bastille. Okay, so I've just entered this actual large chamber that seems fairly empty with a single seat in it, like a throne. Oh, give me a sec. Buy myself some time to speak. Okay, so the throne's over there. Normally, this Dremora here named Abaddon would be sitting on the throne, but for whatever reason, he seemed relatively distracted, like he needed to take a stretch. Maybe he was banging on this door. But yeah, I can activate this door if I want to give away my position. And yeah, it will open because I have the key. It will open automatically. I could defeat him, but it takes a little bit. So take my word on that. He has some cool loot on him though. Man, he is blind. I enter here. There is this treasure room with some strong items. I'm actually going to empty that back in there because apparently that was too much. Wait. Yeah. I'll open this one up too. Combination is not important, it's more just the necessity of holding onto the claw to get in. It moves past. Abaddon's still in there. Stendar has clearly locked him away. After you defeat him, you can move on and do your thing. You can take the treasure and then you can leave. He also has some really impressive enchanted armor and gear on himself that normally you would not be able to get. However, I'm not going to try to battle him right now. Once you leave, there's this doorway here that you leave through, and you exit out to, if it loads in a second. You exit out to this kind of weird bush over here. And if you jump out over in this direction, I'll show you on a map. We are some distance away from Abaddon's Bastille. It's actually like a back entrance. And if you look down here, there is a trapdoor hidden behind this clearly artificial, magically influenced bush. Okay. Even if players do attempt to come in from the other side, however, it would not succeed, as the doorway can't be activated from the opposite side, and it especially can't be activated without the claw. So yeah, that's my level. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe.